I think that'll get us in the mood for Assassin's Creed, the original. Let's get going. A new game.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. With much wisdom is much grief. That is increase of knowledge, and increase of sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Hey!
Desmond, I need you to try and relax. Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
Give it a moment, Mr. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Mr. Miller.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me! You strapped me into that thing!
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people! Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes! What do you want me to do, teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well.
Meta!
We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Tutorial. Oh, this isn't a movie.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17.
Hello.
This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus' control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. Unloading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input. While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment. Good. Use your left hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
It's a lot of jars walking around the circle. Lamest protest ever. Alright, just push everyone around. Come on. Excuse me.
Well done.
Thank you.
The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions, low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
I pushed the button good. The best that is.
We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Instructions aren't helpful as I'm using a controller. But... there you go.
Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does. Well done. The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, log on to your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Those are common instructions. Don't kill a person.
Dad! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Socially unacceptable behavior like smoking indoors.
Notice how the soldier's status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
You are...
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
To hell with this. I've better things to do.
You have better things to do than investigate a murder?
The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish. Let us continue with the demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
I look like a scholar now because I'm walking slowly and praying, apparently. And I have a sword. Okay, sure.
Good. Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
Assassination targets.
Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you in staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die. Excellency, fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed, he'll teach you how to disregard everything the Master taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
Our way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Okay, here we go. Well, that music is a little too loud compared to the dialogue. So let's turn it down a little bit. Here we go. Alright. Now. Alright. Welcome to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed, Sequence 1, Chapter 1, whatever. I love this game. It's my second favorite game in the series. And when I can, I'll try to talk a little bit about the book it's based on, setting, time period, and all that stuff, just a little bit. And you can watch me attempt to not die as much. Okay. Go. Bam!
There! That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming!
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those shackles at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No! We were asked to retrieve treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion will die
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy. And here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Baller. Alright, well, I guess we'll ignore all of his advice and just sort of go directly at our enemy. There we go.
Full Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle, Assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Men! To arms! Kill the assassins!
Well, that was quick. Where did they go? Hey. Alright. This is really fun. How awesome was that guy's French accent, though?
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Altair, you've returned! Raouf, it is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes. Buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects
My thanks, brother.
safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
GPS. Surely they were ahead of their times with GPS in the 12th century. Well, we're in Masyaf, Syria, which is one of the fortresses of the real assassins that this game is based on. But not the original. The original was an Alabut fortress in modern-day Iran.
That was not very hard.
Excuse me if I'm right. The assassins were in real life the Naziri Ismaili Shia Muslim sect. No. That's my fortress. But this game doesn't really mention all that religious stuff. It kind of uses the trappings of it for a setting and characters, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of one of the most interesting things about this game, in my opinion.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of a sin.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
I don't think he likes me very much.
It is an honor.
Thank you. That's better.
The master waits within.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Malik,
I still live at least.
and your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Alright, fighting time!
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help. What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough. Stand on that platform, Altair.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your store runs the endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within?
Crumbles.
How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my leg! Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
Okay, brother?
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
So one thing I like about that scene is that it is clearly based on a part from the novel that this game is inspired by called Alamut, which I have right here, written in 1939 about the founding of the Assassins. A highly mythologized version of that story. And in the novel, in the novel, there's a similar scene where the leader tells them to actually plunge to their death, but it's real, but actually real, because he's brainwashed them so bad that they look forward to it. Here the game isn't quite willing to go that hardcore, and instead it's all a trick. One climbing tutorial. Okay, they did this already in the other scene. That's alright. You go. Okay. There you go. Climb in.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's Creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue.
unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenant, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I'm sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Alright, game over. I'm dead.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Okay, now I'm in this room. It was just in the past. But I can come around here. Okay. Okay, here's some talking. You can't run to make this faster. So there's that.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Alright, that's good to know.
Appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that too. I believe it's called stupid.
Nursing. This isn't my decision. I don't set deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Lisa?
I know the accident had everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine, but I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough you have to trace through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
So that was kind of hard to hear. If you did not hear that, those two were arguing about how hard to push me, Desmond, over here. And she said, have faith, and he said that his memories are useless, and he wants her to push me. Something like that. That's the idea. Okay.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
I was just there. Okay. Well, people. Can I come with you? Where you going? Huh? Huh, buddy? Okay. Can I escape? Maybe if I walk in the front? Oh. Alright. Alright, Veronica Mars. What are you doing tonight? Where you going?
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge at the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
No, not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
Tell me more. Alright, so we got some kind of weird conspiratorial drug company. Okay. This is weird camera angle thing when I'm walking around here. This is PC with a controller. It's a little wonky when you're Desmond. Okay, so
Damn it, they locked the door.
Lock the door. Alright. What can I do when I can't change my clothes if it's not prepared? Can I use the bathroom? Who gives a shit?
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you buy time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Sorry, after Tinkle. I'm back.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall while climbing.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace, in all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is. But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this will be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you have me take a life?
No, not yet at least. For now you have to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
I'll track your targets for you, but no more. From today on you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
But that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Oh. I don't know, a sword? Sad walk away. Wow. Wow, wow, okay. Let's explore a bit. I think it's a good place to go. Memory dog. Alright, let's go much. We can clean up this part a little bit. I don't think I need this guy. It's the puppet things. The bar I need, the picking up I need. I don't need to know what I'm gonna do. Alright, that's a little bit cleaner, I think. Okay.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Village market. Well, so, interesting note about that. The village market is a clue that I should be able to find based on the environment. The mini-map in the bottom right is already telling you where to go. This game can actually be played without the hunt. I think maybe later on I'll do that for a little bit just to show it off. But for now, let's speed through this early tutorial-like section. See the shiny thing up there? That's a flag. Let's go get it for no good reason. These flags are littered all over the place. Boom. They do nothing. They do nothing. Okay. Those guys I gotta check on. A bench. Let's find a bench. There's one there. Hi guys. Oh, no. I noticed. Alright. Lock on. And button.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Muallim.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared. Hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Alright. Find a basket now. You know, these guys are just standing there in public talking about their conspiracies. Very smart, I don't think.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. So, I think it's what things. Bless me. Menu, right? There we go. At the stage near the center of the village. So,
You'll see. Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
the despot. Follow the despot. How much of a despot if I can follow him to a place? Right. That's from there. Oh, this is nice. Oh, you are stupid. Okay. Punch
You made a great mistake.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child, we've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
He's got that finger cut off there for the blade. Notice that. Pretty hardcore. Okay. Get out of here. What you doing? Reading? Got some homework there? Alright. Library books. That's quite some. Ooh, a pointless flag! Let's get it. Great.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Oh, this is more tutorial? Okay. Rest. Oh, as soon as my swing gets an attack. Oh, it's perfect. There it is.
The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Timing on that's a little weird, but okay. Yes.
You must be busy. I understand.
Nice. Get out of here. Okay, she's gonna be some traveling now, I believe. So I'm gonna talk. Okay. History time. The Assassins were formed in the 11th century. They're an offshoot sect of the Shia Muslim faith. Called the Naziri. They're still around today. They're not assassins, obviously. But the medieval Naziri, Shia Muslims, were, I guess, the assassins. Earlier you heard Al-Mulim, the master. Why am I jumping? The master used the phrase assassinun, and even it's Arabic for like faithful to the foundation. So it's a statement of faith originally. This game takes the religion part out of it. Like I said before. What was different about this group, the Assassins, is that the territories they controlled were a bunch of fortresses all over the place. The first one at Alamos in western Iran, modern day Iran, at the basis of the 1939 novel, which I highly recommend. Itself the main inspiration for this game. And then they spread out to a bunch of other places, including Asyan, Syria, which is where we are now. On my awkward looking horse over here. The reason that the assassins...
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area.
The reason the assassins became sort of mythologized and legendary is because they didn't have a big standing army, and instead they used high-profile murders of powerful people. They managed to kill a couple of caliphs, viziers, even crusaders, to instill terror, essentially, in their enemies. They were around for 200 years. They had some significant success in that regard, until they eventually collapsed under the Mongol horde. I believe we have our first. Yep. Which you can tell because there's an eagle flying like you saw him. Let's do it.
He's going to hurt himself.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What's a big mystery in history is how the assassin leaders managed to convince people to really be willing to commit suicide or suicide murders for the cause. No? And over time, their enemies basically slandered them by accusing them of drugging, brainwashing them, literally, not literally. By using a psychotropic drug, hashish, to drug them. There's no basis in evidence on that. Modern-day scholars don't believe that. The novel Alan absolutely does take that. Where the leader drugs them, brainwashes them, shows them a version of paradise that they think is real and are willing to kill and die for. Here, as you can tell by some of the dialogue already, there's none of that here. Sign. Go back to this. Where am I right now? I'm in what? Ooh, it's creepy. Just have to be careful. So I'm hitting the A button on my Xbox controller to not let's see. The game calls the section the Kingdom. Right? In the game itself, there's really not much to do or make dimensions this way. So I think I'm gonna set waypoints. The only thing I really want to do here is actually use the viewpoints so I can find my way around. But I think the original intention by the game makers was to make this a sort of survivalist wilderness. It didn't really work out that way. Alright, street signs. There. I think geographically we're around Jerusalem or southern Syria, I believe. Kingdom is what's going to connect us to the cities of Damascus, Moscow, Jerusalem, and Acre. It's called the Kingdom because it was, in fact, called the Latin Kingdom of Jerusalem. It was established by the Crusader army as a Christian kingdom in the Holy Land. Let's go to that. we're in the year 1191 in the game. In history, this is the beginning of the Third Crusade. The European armies managed to conquer Jerusalem and much of the surrounding area and establish this kingdom. But in 1187, the Muslim Saracen forces united under Saladin, Caliph Saladin of Egypt and then Syria, and managed to push them out of most of that territory. So, right now, I can climb up and not piss these guys off. Let's see if I can do that. This is going to be awkward. Alright. This is kind of enemy territory. These guys are like Saracens. They're basically the Muslim forces. Throughout the kingdom in this game, you're going to see a bit of everybody because they were fighting over this territory now. After Saladin's forces swept out the Crusaders. The kingdom of Jerusalem has been around for, I want to say, about 100 years in the US. So all of these Assassin's Creed games happen during times of transition, chaos, revolution, conflict. That's why we get to kill and stab a lot of people. That's certainly true here in the first game. What's the button? My horse. Where am I going? It's my horse. I gotta turn around a little here. Oh, there's something over there. Yeah, what's interesting about the Assassins is that they were established shortly before the Crusades actually happened. So they were in conflict with the Sunni Caliphate and other factions in Persia. It was Persia at the time, modern day Iran, mostly. We need to go there, so let's put a waypoint here. Yes. Is it Damascus? Yeah, there's one. And then, as they started to fight their battles against their enemies within the Muslim powers, here come the Crusaders. So the Assassins tangled with everybody. The other faction in this game being Knights Templar, or I think their full name in history is the Poor Soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Solomon, or something like that. Historical irony being that they were not poor, they were one of the richest orders, knight orders at the time. They were a popular charity. They were initially founded to help pilgrims going to the Holy Land, but once they aligned with the Pope, they got involved in handling finance, and through that gained a lot of power at the time. Here, clearly the Templars are direct enemies of the Assassins in this game. I don't think that was true in history, but we need some goodies and some baddies in our video game. And And that's what we got. Where the hell am I? Okay, I think I'm on the right track. So you can see all of these things to climb, but there's really nothing there. A lot of those flags, there are random Templars hanging around, which you can kill. It's kind of fun to do that, but not really worth the hunt. If I see one, I'll kill him. But other than that, I'm not gonna go looking for him.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
It's great. The flags also do act as checkpoints. They save your progress, but checkpoints come up all the time in this game anyway, as you just saw. Might be one back there. If I do see one, I will get it because I can't help it. Whoa. Whoa. That's right. Nice and slow. Okay, I reached my waypoint. What do we got here? Guess I want to go here now. And while I'm walking, a note about etymology. It's a big point. I had to do a bit of research to try to sort this part out myself, but the word hashish for the drug, that assassins are called hashashin. Apparently that was retrofitted later by some of their enemies and European historians. So they're not called assassins originally because they just hashish. They're called assassins because Asasayu means faithful to the foundation. It's a religious proclamation, a nickname that their leader, Hassan Isamba, I think I'm saying that right, the founder of the movement, used. Later, when they were accused of being junkies, essentially, hashish was used literally as an addict, but also just as a derogatory term for someone that was considered low class or dirty or troublesome. So the two terms are kind of stuck together because they sound alike, of propaganda, I guess. Sure, go my way. But that's not how they got their name. Is what I understand. It should be obvious that I don't speak Arabic, so apologies to any Arab speaker or Arabic speaker or Muslim if I'm getting any of this wrong. I am just a fan and someone who's interested in this thing. Not an expert, obviously. I just want to replay these games and share it with anyone who might want to know how the franchise started. Shout out to my marathoners on Reddit, AC Marathon, in anticipation of the big movie in December. Is my next movie coming out? I have mixed feelings about the movie. Video game movies have never been good ever. let's see if I can find this without a check. Except for Street Fighter with Van Damme. It's so bad that you should watch it. It's amazing. He plays Guile, by the way. So you should watch that when you're high. You should be high. Because they certainly were when they made it. But I love my Assassin's Creed, and I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna drag my wife, and I'm gonna owe her big time for that. Fortunately, it's got Michael Fassbender, and he is good at acting. Alright, we're getting there, people. You see that flag over there? I'm not going to get it, but if anyone's curious, what you do is you just get off the horse and you walk slowly as the scholar, and you can get it and they won't bother. But that is annoying, and it doesn't matter. Okay. More? Go faster. If I recall correctly, I only have to traverse the kingdom for the first 3 missions to get to each city. And after that, I think there are shortcuts. Please check. We're getting there. Just if I walk normally, they won't attack me. So I'm just going to do that. Alright, that's okay. Oh, is that a Templar? Is that a Templar? I think so. Let's see if I can get so. Oh yeah. Ah, I'm dead. Fantastic. Ah. Oops. Button. Okay. I just say, no matter, I've played some of these games over and over. Climbing up, getting that view, jumping into a bale of hay. Still fun. It's so much fun to navigate these worlds. I mostly play these games for the setting. I'm fascinated by the Crusades in the Middle East. And to be able to feel like I'm there, you know, you may hear me making fun of some mechanics, some dialogue, but none of that stuff matters within reason. Alright, I am right in the middle of an enemy camp. This is not smart. How did I end up here? Let's see if I can use a lot of air without getting in trouble. I'm almost there at the city of Damascus. Damascus is obviously in Syria. It is the current capital of Syria. I saw, by the way, I saw a bunch of idiots on the news, pundits, make fun of Gary Johnson, a libertarian candidate for president, for not knowing about Aleppo in Syria, and then they started saying that Aleppo is the capital. No one in my country, which is the United States of America, seems to understand that part of the world very well, myself included. But god damn it, you can look up what the capital is. You can just run there now. And so that's how you navigate the kingdom without getting kills. Nice and slow. Get your viewpoints. Kill a Templar.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
I did once try getting all the flags in this game. I think I came kind of close. But I gave up. There's no maps in-game. The maps online are hard to follow. It's just so many movies. I don't know what developers were thinking. I think it might have been an abandoned idea, or it's just a big joke. One of the things I just remember about these cities is that they each kind of have their own color palette. Oh, let's see what the cities are. Yeah.
There's nowhere to run, old man.
Right.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you shooting heresy elsewhere?
Can I move? What's going on?
Stop this, please.
Oh, this is weird.
You're hurting me.
The hell?
Spend your time teaching this.
Stop.
Blasphemy. Help!
Oh.
Filthy heresy will lie to you.
Alright, that was weird. My bearings.
Chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Right, scholars. What's nice about this is they walk for me, move the camera around. If I remember correctly, this is a mechanic that's gone in the next couple of games, and then it comes back later. Which is weird, but okay.
For today only, I've decided to renew curses on everything. Come, come! Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
So this is the easiest way to enter these cities. Other ways are, I think, someone can climb up over it, like through the gates. Or you can just sort of run in there and fight and hide and do all that stuff. Unnecessary. Alright, and now press the button to move away. There you go. Alright. So, foggy. There's a viewpoint there. But it's fun to use the environment and not just the maps. Just look around. I see a flag up there. Let's look at it. Why not? Around. Okay. What our environment. There's the eagle flying. That's a hint of a viewpoint as well. A few all over the place. Let's go there. That looks like the nearest one right here ahead of us. So let's go there.
Why is he doing that?
You have something to say? Come and pick up. Oh, okay. Let's that then.
Do you understand? Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray our presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Pickpockets are tricky. You need to lock on them. You can't get them when they're standing still. You get to unlock right. Let's do it. So many weapons, enough for near 1,000 men, and it's the smiths of Suk al-Silah who will prepare them. When this job is done, I must learn what I can of the one whose finances them. Some kind of weapons dealing going on, right? There's a pattern marking. Right there. So this looks like an enclosed marketplace or something down here. You see, flags represent the factions. This symbol, clearly you recognize the crescent and star of Islam. We are in Saracen territory. Saracen was, I think, a name assigned by the Europeans as a catch-all for Muslims and or Arabs, so don't think it's derogatory. I don't mean it to be that way, obviously. That's what they're called in the game. That's what they were called by the Europeans at this time. I think what I'm realizing is how Eurocentric this game is. Okay, I'm still going to call them Saracens. Alright, we have skulls that, this and that, and all of these things. I think, okay. So there's a safe citizen, that's what that symbol on the map is, to my north. I'm just harassing them. Like other things, flags and Templars, when I see one, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to go look for them all. So I can catch me this one. Go away! Damn! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you waiting? No.
hope so. Still, best not to take any chances.
This is a glitch.
Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured.
This guy's an ecstasy. Okay, so the reason you want to save citizens is to get scholars, sometimes you get vigilantes that block pursuers later. They're really good for... Oh, I think you can use these scholars to get out of the city. Like we need to. So they're helpful. I'm going to make my way to the Assassin's Bureau and... see what I find on the way. I do see some...
Welcome! I have everything you ever need. Come see what I have to
You hear these street creatures, I don't know if you can hear them through the video, but that guy's talking about Saladin. We call him Saladin, leader of the anti-Crusader army, Caliph of Syria and Egypt. One of the most fascinating historical figures of the era. Maybe the most. What is it?
What's going on?
This is really hard to work.
Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe my freedom, stranger.
So anyway, Saladin was someone who came up through the ranks. He was a Kurd. He was a Sunni Kurd. And he came up through the ranks in the Shia Egyptian Caliphate. And when he got to power, he switched the whole thing to being Sunni. And then proceeded to conquer Syria. Oh, there's some sort of informer challenge. Alright, let's do that. I'll get back to Saladin later. Let's see what this person has to say.
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you are looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear I have nothing to offer. But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
So now I gotta get to some other guy. Reach and inform using our time runs out! Ah! Oh crap, I didn't do that right. I haven't played this game in so long, and I'm not used to these controls yet. Because I played like... I'm not doing very well right now. Because I played Syndicate, and I think I'm still used to it.
You dare see my friend?
But now you're hearing my whining excuses as to why I'm not doing so well. But I got there anyway.
So, said you, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Great. I am here. Let's get it. My investigation is complete already. Fantastic. So, this is the way I like to play this game. Run around the city, see what's interesting, what I can observe. And you end up getting the investigation parts pretty quickly. Just coming across it naturally. And you're also setting yourself up for an easier assassination later. Having the viewpoints unfollows the map. Saving the citizens gives you scholars and vigilantes. You want to have these done pretty much before you do the assassination, so they can get in and get out. Right. I mean, you're another thing. Oh, that's nice. Let's try. Below me. Just fall down there.
What is that man drinking? Water food!
Just sit down here. So even though the investigation is complete, it doesn't hurt to learn more. Okay, let's press this button to see your have a pretty much and guards. So that's a trap. You smash them, the guards get pissed off. Now, that's the issue. Let's listen to that.
I'm telling you, it's rats. No, it's children. I hear them laughing. Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise! Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out. I wonder how they're getting up there. Must be through the central courtyard. Then we should ask the guard to have a look. Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Right, now we know that there's some beams. Great. Alright, there's another viewpoint here. Let's do that. So we're clearly ready to go to the Assassin's Bureau, but no. But again, having the environment ready for the assassination, it's always better. Yeah, that's a big weapon. This tower.
You are fit! You are wise. Which is why you come to me.
Oops, I missed.
I've never seen
I'll get it right, people. I'm gonna work on my timing, and it's gonna be seamless.
You seem to know exactly what
Seamless!
I like that in a customer.
Oh dear. How did he do so long?
Strange, I've never seen someone do that.
We're just not there yet. Work with me. Work with me. Jump there, go there. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. If you're interested purely in the story, you probably want to skip ahead 10 minutes, I'm guessing, because I am going to play around in Damascus until I make my way to the Assassin's Bureau. And go back to talking about Saladin. What was I saying? He switched the most powerful caliphate of the region from Shia to Sunni. Today, the Sunni are the majority Muslim population in the world. Central Southeast Asia, pretty much all of Asia, really. North Africa, the Arabian Peninsula. Wow. Are Sunni today? I don't know if that would be true, but we'll see for him.
Why are you doing this? You've done nothing wrong.
Ow! Wait, let me take my sword! Ah, I'm sorry. Strong attacks here. Better. Block and then all the way down. Smash him. Oh, that should be smash him.
Come along when you do. Another minute and they will
Looks And these guys, if I run past and someone's chasing me, they're gonna stop me. That's the idea. Alright.
How could this have happened?
That's what that symbol is.
Hello, my friend.
They're my
You look
friends. Alright. Now let's see if we're close to the Assassin Bureau. Great. Let's get there. Right. Another citizen to save for me. Let's do that.
God is on my side.
God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
He came across the Saracen leader and his starving men. Most fortunate for them both, each having something the other wanted. So Tamir gave the man his food, and when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000 times.
So you hear someone, a street preacher,
So Tamir gave the
talking
man his
about,
food, and when the
I remember
battle
now,
was finished,
if they're not talking about Saladin, that's the despot. I'm doing air quotes right now, that I can interrogate. Yep, didn't have
Now, of a merchant prince without peer. Tamir drove a caravan in those days between Damas and Jerusalem, but recent business had been poor. It seemed there were none in Jerusalem who wanted what he had, fruits and vegetables from nearby farms. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
This holding down the one button and being a quote-unquote scholar is the single greatest weapon in this game. It really saves your butt from weapons. I mean, this guy just walked right past me.
I just to pick a fight with anyone from this.
Are you looking to pick a fight? Let's do that. Oh, good. Here.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
I'm gonna bail. Tamir is preoccupied with overseeing production of weapons. Yeah, well then we'll keep him in business. Alright, let's go south. Gosh, I want to look around. Let's get to climb over.
Oh no.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
You know, if I remember correctly, there's kind of a way to air assassinate.
Alan?
says I'll have your head in this game.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
The guard? Yes. Hey, you know, I know I could have ran, but sometimes it's just killer. Oh, there's the garden. I am near obsessed with according to the map. So, for those of you that checked out while I was running around aimlessly and talking about boring history crap, come back! Important stuff is gonna happen now.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'd certainly have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Amwalim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Amwalim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
So, let's review, shall we? No. This one. Alright. Tamir's meeting the merchants within Souk Al Salah today to discuss it. Be entirely focused on his work, ignoring all else around him. Approaching him at this point is the wisest course of action. Okay, good. Alright, what else we got? Once I've alerted the guards to my presence, it might be nice to have a man or two on my side. They provide a welcome distraction, buying me time to escape. Alright, I think this refers to the vigilantes I got from the Safe Citizen stuff. I did a few of those. The beams above the souk we provide a useful point of entry. Okay? A view attachment. Ooh, look at that. It's telling me there's a ladder and a blue line. Alright! Good to know. Tamir has little faith in the men who work for him. He oversees their work himself. I will turn this to my advantage. He'll be too preoccupied. Let me make him get a sneaky kill in there. And this one I already read. Alright. Alright. You know, I'm not sure if I'm still in chapter 1 or chapter 2. If I'm in chapter 2, I'm just gonna put this up together, I guess. Sorry if I screwed that part up for the marathon. I'll figure that out later and let the marathon hosts know what time to start sequence 2. I may be in sequence 2 right now. I'm not sure. I'll figure that out later. Alright, here we are. I need to go here. Okay, let's go straight there. And I'll use the rooftops because the thing said that I can use beams or something. Alright, let's do that.
You won't ask about it, right? To stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. Come on, come on. I'm up to that.
Make this jump? Sort of.
You there! Yes, you! Down! Down! See what that does!
Okay.
I said you. I beg of you, just a few points.
Oh, I'm near target, but there's also like sorry, y'all. I gotta get it. Can't resist. Clears the map. They're fun to climb. You know, hang out with me for a couple minutes. What can I tell you? I can't not do a thing that's right in front of me. I can't do it, guys. Thank you for agreeing.
You seem to know exactly what you want.
I'm gonna say this and it's right there. Can't not do it.
Go!
Way high.
Go in here!
I'll have your
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
You seem to know
Seems like an approach to the top.
I like that in a
Because there are beams.
Could I interest
What are
you
these beams?
No?
Should I say that sentence? Well, I'm gonna do this deed here. I need to make my way here later. Might as well eliminate those guards. I suppose makes sense.
No! You must not trespass here!
Help me!
What is it?
Came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owed my freedom century.
There was an arrow in the rooftop. We should probably kill him. So he doesn't bother me later.
You not find better items anywhere else, I swear it!
These beams that they're
You are not allowed to be here.
Who says that? Where are you? Who's this telling me this shit? I'm gonna kill you. I'm getting that. Oh,
Come no further.
The hell? Oh, is it these things? Is it the top? Is that what they're talking about? Oh, wait. Oh. I can't attack. I can't jump. Because it started something. And the thing isn't starting. So then, wait, we need to get down now? Yes. Seems to happen.
The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Would that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Samir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
See if I can get it. Oh, there's a beggar? That's annoying.
Absolutely. Where did you learn your
Lady, get out of my way! I'm gonna kill the guy!
Be at peace. You'll pay for this. You and all your kind. It seems you're the one who pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer. You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same? You believe yourself different then? Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers. Brothers. Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done. Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well. Such pride. It will destroy your child.
Turns to the hero while anonymous. Well, I best get out of here. Oh, this is making that thing name. Oh, yes, perhaps so.
You'll never get away!
Slick.
He's not here.
Oh!
Somewhere else.
I don't know where I am. I'm right here, dude. Alright. Pretty far. Well, I'll make a run for it. Ah, climb! Hey! I'm stuck. No. Oh, I didn't see you. That was a high-profile assassination. Killed the guy right in the market square. I think this was Superman's market. I'm not sure. Pretty public. That is kind of true to the spirit of the original assassins. They like to make the spectacle right.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect. Thank you. It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Malim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Miss Stillman's nice. She wants me to rest. Hey, I'm back in this office weird laboratory thing. I'm hoping this is still part of Chapter 1, and I'm gonna talk to this lady. But before I do, take away from that first target. He was a weapons dealer, but he was dealing to some organization we don't know, and he's part of something bigger. That's gonna be the running theme here in this game.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists, at least I think you're scientists, and forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked!
Easy there.
Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Language, young man.
Let's see, I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Come on, Veronica Mars. Help me out here.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but you ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
How clever is that? The Animus, the magical device that glosses over gameplay mechanics like language, death, replayability. It's pretty clever. I don't know how this is going to translate to the movies. What else you got?
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting.
The computer. Surely. Great part. So Abstergo's a pharmaceutical. On a personal note, I work in technology, and I've worked with pharmaceutical clients, real ones, not Abstergo, that are real. And the experience was positive, but having this shady pharmaceutical company involved in the meta-narrative is a treat. For me. Alright, I'm in Lucy's inbox. Let's see. Let's read them in order. Okay. Warren, found your access key. All caps, man. This is, found your access key pen again today out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. All caps means something. Try and take better care of your things. Warren and National Security have found it. They have shut us down, London. Where did I stop my things? Okay. Great. So there's an access gaining off the assets code. Good to know. Classified information. God, these words. Confidential, blah, blah, blah. God, I'm pretty sure I've signed this exact thing for my work. Layla, if you guys couldn't hear the thing I was eavesdropping through my bedroom, in the earlier cutscene, he did threaten her with, you don't want to end up like, I think, like Layla. Oh yeah, here it is. You said wind up like Layla earlier. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, she's dead. How about that? I don't know if Lucy still has like the telecommunications. Play that access. That seems important. Anything else you want to tell me? No. I guess I need to go back into the room, my bedroom. The decor here is lovely. Gray and silver and black and gray and gray. Right? Okay. Oh.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
I already came across that. The bathroom. Alright, yeah, the bathroom. Let's just go to bed. I mean, this going to bed and walking around the laboratory business is scintillating.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Okay, I think... Alright.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turn the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
All these Bond villains, they lecture me and tell me, and then they don't care if I understand or live or die. Alright. Okay. I think this should start chapter 2. Let's see what happens.
Stop screwing around and lie down on the Animus.
Chill the fuck out! Warren Vidic, not you guys listening. Alright, let's see what this says here. Oh, memory block 1 and 2.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Yeah, looks like I did 1 and 2 in one shot. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording for now and come back at you with memory block 3 in a bit. If you watched this far, thank you, I guess, and I hope you're into the whole Assassin's Creed thing with me. Alright, y'all, peace out. Nothing is true, everything is permitted.